Copywriting for trades businesses. Sells your service before you even speak. Who's your copywriter? What's a copywriter? Copywriter. Copy is words. Copy is content. So scroll up if you haven't watched the last video, because copywriting it starts with headlines. Now, sadly, for some people on the planet who were copywriters, it's probably not going to be an industry moving forward because AI will do it for you. It is so easy and simple, team. Please do not, if you've watched these videos and you haven't done any yet from an action perspective, please take this on as an action. Get on, use ChatGPT to build you compelling headlines. What I mean by headlines for your content, because we talked about content and being omnipresent in the last video. This video is about making that content compelling so that people buy off you, buy into you, buy before you've even spoken, before you've had a sales conversation, before you've priced a job. So headlines is where it's at, and you can do them easily through AI, but that's not the real stuff. The real stuff is in the story. So AI will write this for you as well with the right AI prompts, but it's going to need your help, because I say the most important story that you need to know and be able to tell about your business is your origin story as the owner. Or as a tradesperson, even tradespeople could have origin stories. What do I mean by origin stories? How did you get into either your trade or the business? My origin story: blown up in a switchboard as an electrician, nearly died at work at the age of 21, spent a month in the burn unit, had all my skin peeled off, couldn't wipe my own backside. No one does it as well as you do, fun fact. And spent 10 years with undiagnosed post-traumatic stress disorder. I think it was something like that, because I was stressed out all the time, and loud noises to this day still freak me out. And once I'd got over the incident, the issue, the fact that it was my fault as a tradesperson that I made this really bad decision, and I stuck a steel ruler on a switchboard. But that's the thing, I grappled with that for 10 years. Why do smart people do stupid shit? Excuse the language. But when I got over that, or when I got used to the fact it was my fault and that I took ownership, I started telling that story. And all of a sudden it made a difference to tradespeople, because what part of my work is safety, and I want tradespeople to work safely for you. Because if you're the business owner listening to this, or if you're a tradesperson listening to this, please listen carefully, because your life can end in a day. I've got now what I call mortality motivation. I just know that it can be over in a second, because it nearly was for me. I was told in the ambulance that I could have died up to a few days later, because when you have an arc flash or a switchboard blow up in your face, you get burnt internally as well. That's my origin story. Then I got into public speaking to make a difference. What's yours? What's your origin story? So craft the great headline as a tradesperson. Get the stories. And if you're looking for a book, there's a great book. It's called The 10 Stories That Every Business Owner Should Be Able to Tell. Great book. I've got it on Audible, not on hard copy, or I'd send you a copy, or I'd put a link to it. But then the last one is, every story needs to have an offer at the back end of it. Look, call it a call to action. But at the end of the day, your story needs to lean into why people should do business with you. And so let's finish mine off. So after 10 years, I started speaking to tradespeople about, and especially in big industry, about their decision making. And I studied psychology and a whole range of other stuff, human resources. I studied communication, because I wanted to understand the ABC of life and the ABC of safety. Our attitude determines our behavior, determines our consequences. And what I want for you as a trades-based business, or let's say I'm speaking to a prospect now, what I want for you is, I want none of your humans to hurt themselves or to die at work. And if you want me to help you do that, to save lives, when do we start? So that's the power of your origin story. You want to have that headline, origin story, into a sale. That's the 3 elements for today. And of course, call to action. What do you think? What's your origin story? Who in that now? Tell me, while you were listening to this, were you on AI getting some headlines? I hope you were, because those headlines is what's going to capture attention.